Hey everybody, it's Rob here and we're back with yet another severe weather update as the Storm Prediction Center has issued an enhanced risk for severe weather across the Florida Panhandle and the southern parts of Georgia. And this includes a 10% risk of tornadoes and a 30% risk of some damaging winds. Now, the reason that we're having this enhanced risk for severe weather is because we're going to have another low pressure trough system moving through right along the coastline down here. And what we're currently looking at, this is our lower level jet, so our lowest level winds in the atmosphere. And this is going to be a nocturnal event, so really we have the chance of seeing some nighttime tornadoes, even the potential for a strong tornado or two. This is for tomorrow. I forgot to add that in. This is for tomorrow, Friday. Probably into the evening hours is when our risk is going to be the highest for those tornadoes. And the Storm Prediction Center did note, like I had said, that there is the potential for some strong tornadoes. They don't have a hatched risk for strong tornadoes out just yet. However, they noted that it's definitely a possibility that they would be adding a hatched risk for strong tornadoes by the day one update tomorrow. So you can see by 0Z, so this would be right around or after sunset here. We're getting between 40 and 50 knot flow here, spanning all the way through the Panhandle, all the way up into South Carolina. And this will quickly increase even more in coverage as we go into the morning hours here. You can see some really strong lower level flow, 60, 70 knots. And then this is Saturday in the morning, and by this time we will have some cells developed down here. You can see a couple spots where that shear has been taken up, and if we open up a sounding, we'll be able to see this is definitely a Tor sounding. You've got just about 1,000 cape, no real capping visible, at least on this sounding here, and a very nice curve on that hodograph there. Some really good speed shear available. Directional shear is not amazing. However, we do have decent directional shear with some great speed shear, with the wind speeds increasing with height as well. So from this would be from like I said, the overnight hours. So this would be right around sunset is whenever you'll have some storms firing up within this range. And we'll go ahead and look at our reflectivity at this point now. So this is what the radar could look like. So throughout the day, this is still just kind of in the mid to late afternoon hours. You're gonna have some real messy showers going on. This will be probably some thunderstorms. Nothing too severe should be coming from this, but you'll see this complex of storms kind of falls apart. And then right as we enter into the sunset hours, you do have the possibility of a couple of these cells kind of reorganizing right here in the Panhandle. And then as we move overnight, you're going to see even more storms firing as we have that really strong shear in place. So you're going to have the chance of seeing tornadoes anywhere out ahead of this line, and then also overnight as we get into sunset and then into around midnight, you do have the chance of some of these more supercellular thunderstorms firing here. So the main concern for this setup for storms is whether or not we have instability in place, or I guess enough instability. These will be some low-topped supercells. If we do have some higher levels of instability in place, which this close to the ocean, those warm Gulf dew points, usually you do have sufficient enough instability for storms whenever you have a trough system like this one. However, with those earlier storms we do see, it does kind of sap our energy. It kind of takes away some of that cape in the atmosphere. If our instability is a little bit higher than forecasted, if our cape is really strong, there's a good chance that we do see a strong tornado. Probably a couple tornadoes, maybe in the chance of a stronger, long-lived tornado that could do some pretty significant damage at EF2 plus range. So yeah, this is our area to watch for. Basically, from sundown all the way through all the way through kind of in the morning. Saturday, this would be roughly, I think, about 9 o'clock in the morning. So basically for the entirety of overnight, so from sundown until sunup, you guys have the chance of seeing some severe weather, including the chance of multiple tornadoes, even the chance of a strong tornado or two. Definitely if the instability is in place and we get one sort of dominating supercell, that's definitely within the realm of possibility. However, I think it's going to be messy. I don't think it's a perfect setup for necessarily an outbreak per se, but we'll have to see. So just be weather aware, have a way to get warnings while you're sleeping here. If you live in the Florida Panhandle, if you live in the southern part of Georgia, you definitely need to have a way of getting your warnings. Your phones, if you go into your settings, you can turn on it'll almost go off like an Amber Alert style, and hopefully would wake you up so you know you're under a tornado warning. Just hunker down for maybe 20 minutes to half an hour, and then you can get right back to sleep. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna be gone for a little bit because I do have to do a little bit of travel for college, so just for this weekend. But I'll be right back afterwards, and it looks like our severe weather is gonna stay active in spite of the polar jet that we've got coming this week. It looks like that's a little bit less potent of a system, so our severe weather will kick back up for the ending portion of March. So thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I appreciate everybody who clicks onto this. If you enjoy getting winter and severe weather updates, then please subscribe to see videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today, so please stay safe. Peace out.